EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for June 29th, 2022. It is Wednesday, and the Wednesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by the Walters and Zarinsky team at Keller Williams Real Estate, serving Carbon, Lehigh, and Northampton counties in eastern Pennsylvania, the Lehigh Valley region. Lehigh Valley real estate prices have never been higher, and in many cases, they are at all-time record highs. And at the same time, current real estate inventory is at a record low. Properties are most often selling well above asking price, and buyers are agreeing to pay over appraised value on many of those transactions. If you're curious about what your property is currently worth, call Mike and Sarah for a free market analysis and find out what sets them apart in the real estate industry. They can be reached at 610-867-8888, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So today we're going to continue the theme of mostly sunny, like we expressed all week. We had this long stretch here of mostly sunny skies. We actually have a cold front that's going to be pushing through today. This is going to be, it's labeled a cold front, and it is technically a cold front, but there will be very little, if any, change behind this that you're going to see. As a matter of fact, you're probably not going to, you're going to see the opposite of what you would expect when a cold front moves through, because the temperatures are going to increase today, more so than what we saw on Tuesday. 82 to 87 is the spread from northwest to southeast today, so notably warmer from yesterday, but despite those temperatures increasing, the humidity is still going to be in check today. Most areas will see dew points in the 50s, and that will keep the humidity on the lower side just yet. Once this front moves through, though, and again, when the cold front moves through, you typically feel like it's going to lower temperatures and humidity. Well, not in this case. The cold front's going to technically move through, but it's going to not provide any precipitation as it does so. It doesn't look like it. I can't rule out a stray shower in a few northern areas, but this is mostly a New England deal as it moves through. The cold front extends through there, so it will move through, but at the same time, you're going to have this high pressure moving off to the south and east here. So we're looking at Thursday morning. Here's this big high pressure sitting right here. This is going to be a developing high over the next couple of days, and this is ridging that is building in at the same time. So whatever effects that cold front had is going to be negated immediately by this high pressure, and you're going to get this heat pump high going for Thursday and Friday. And I think Friday is going to be the pinnacle of our in some places it might be a heat wave, especially in our southeastern areas. You might get to 90 or above for 3 consecutive days, which would quantify the heat wave by definition. Here is above me the temperatures for tomorrow. 86 to 91 is the spread in temperature. So we continue the increase in temperatures. The humidity is going to increase because, again, we have that high pressure sitting off the coast, and you have that return flow out of the southwest. You're going to get the humidity up on Thursday and even higher here on Friday. So by the time we get to Friday, here's that high pressure sitting out here at this point, and you have a very strong southwesterly flow at this point. So around this high, this is a Bermuda high, and temperatures are going to be cranking across the entire region. I think the majority of our locations are going to have highs in the 90s. So we're going to be in the low to mid 90 range, 90 to 95 across the region here on a Friday, and it's going to be ahead of this cold front. You can see this cold front up to the northwest here. This is going to be the player for the weekend, and we've been monitoring this for the past couple of days. So I'll go over the progress of what the latest guidance has for that. Here is overnight. Overnight Friday night. There could be a few showers or maybe a thunderstorm overnight, kind of later in the overnight ahead of this line. So this is where the cold front is on Saturday morning. Then the scattered showers and thunderstorms with this move through during the afternoon and evening, and then by the time you get to Sunday morning, the front is now down here. Okay, it's all the way down south of the region, but it is close enough that our far southern areas might get into a shower or storm here on Sunday afternoon. So if you look at our local forecast, it'll show for our southern areas anyway, our southern region, southeastern PA region, we have a 40% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for Sunday, not only just Saturday. So this looks like it's going to be an afternoon and evening deal for the most part on Saturday, okay? And it's going to be not a washout on either day, but since you're in close proximity to this front down here on Sunday, closest to this front, which is right here, these areas right near Delmarva could end up with a scattered showers or thunderstorms that will be possible here on Sunday. That is still something we have to fine-tune here over the next couple of days, but it doesn't look like further in the interior you're going to get into that unless you look at the European model, which is a little bit slower. This is Saturday evening. Let me go back to Saturday evening here on the GFS. The GFS is here Saturday evening. The front at this point is right here. There's the front, right? It's just about moving through. Okay, that's on the GFS. On the European model, which is a little bit slower, and it has been slower, the front is all the way back here on Saturday evening. Still has yet to come through. So because of that, since this is a slower advance, and the reason it's a slower advance is you have this big high here out here. It's trying to block it from moving south and east. If that's the case and the European model is slower, then more areas will get into scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday as well. I don't think that's a favored solution right now. Most of the ensembles are favoring a more of a GFS look, which is a faster, more progressive system. And in that case, your only chance for maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm is going to be southeastern areas near the Delmarva on Sunday, and that's it. The interior will be fine. Another look here is from the Canadian model that ran today, similar to the GFS where it moves it through. And then here's Sunday. It does have, here we go. It does have some showers and thunderstorms near the Delmarva here on Sunday, but the interior is dry. So Canadian GFS and a lot of the ensemble members are favoring a faster frontal passage, but the European model is a little slower, and because of that, this is what it has for Sunday. Okay, it's scattered showers and thunderstorms because this front is still draped right here on Sunday instead of all the way down here like everything else has it. So we'll continue to follow this over the next couple of days. What's going to provide some clarity is when the NAM comes in range. It is not quite in range yet. This is the max range of the latest NAM that ran this evening, and it only goes to Saturday morning. And Saturday morning, the front is right here, so that really doesn't tell me too much. It doesn't look like there's a lot of precipitation along this front. So this could just be, something that this is something that NAM's going to provide a little bit of clarity with too. How much activity are we dealing with? Is it just a singular line moving through? Is it a bunch of rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms? I don't think it's going to be a washout, but there could be several rounds. That is possible as well. So we're going to continue to monitor that. Once the NAM comes in range, I will have that starting tomorrow morning. Okay, that's what we're looking at right now. And the latest information I have for the weekend beyond that, everything agrees that Monday is going back to mostly sunny skies. Here's the European model showing that too, and the Canadian model. They're all mostly sunny on the holiday itself on the 4th of July. So we're looking at temperatures that are going to be in the 90s on Friday. The interior areas that get into those scattered showers and thunderstorms a little earlier might only make it might be stuck in the 80s here yet on Saturday, but our southeastern areas could hit 90 for a third straight day. And then I think Sunday you're going to take a step back. Once the front does finally move through, you have temperatures back in the low to mid 80s, and then on Monday we increase those temperatures again as the sun comes out in full. We might have another system to deal with as we get into late in the day here on Tuesday. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, though, because the timing's a little bit off on that, but they all have it. See, there's Tuesday on the European model, and there's Tuesday on the GFS, but it's kind of late in the day. It might be a dry day the entire day, and then late in the overnight we get some get the system moving through. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I just want to focus on the holiday weekend, and as we get closer to it, we're getting more and more finely detailed, and I'll get into timing and everything else once we get to Friday. But tomorrow we should at least be able to get the full scope of Saturday and how fast that front and which model is correct at this point. By the way, one other thing with the Saturday deal, I don't think it's largely a severe weather day. It's not really the best setup for that. Not impossible. We'll continue to monitor that as well. But it looks like mostly heavy rain producers and lightning. So we'll continue to monitor that. And then, again, when the NAM comes in range, it'll provide a little bit more clarity with that as what we're dealing with as far as the environment, the antecedent environment ahead of the front, and see what we're dealing with as far as cloud cover and some mitigating factors or anything like that will be better shown by the mesoscale models, not only the NAM, but the others when they come in range as well. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for June 29th, 2022. Have a great Wednesday.